So I've just done a series of trades, actually just finishing up over here. And in a short moment, I'm going to recap to you like all these trades and also the method and what's beautiful about it. And I'm probably going to do like one last set of trades just to refresh you guys about this. So that would actually, save on a lot of explanation. So at this point of time, as we can see, like the trend is still going down and there's plenty of range. Yes, this is close to the New York, actually this is the New York lunchtime. But for whatever reason, there is a wide range of movement as we can see here in Tradingview. And so that still makes it okay to trade. As I said with this method, we always pick times in the market when there is reasonable range. At this point of time, we can notice that there's probably a little bit of a wedge that's forming here as well. So, the sooner it breaks out the wedge, the better, because once it has, a whole solid downward movement here, and that's really what we're looking at, because it's the big moves that make the money. It's not so much of the martingale. Okay, the martingale just provides you a margin of error. But if the big move happens, that is actually where the big money is at, because for very little risk, you can literally ride the trend. And this is the beauty of a huge range and also a very active market. So this is actually a very, very active market right now. And as you can see, there is a little bit of a wedge pattern here that actually break out quite fast, and the quicker it breaks out the better, because in my previous videos I've always taught that if it goes right away to the end, well, that's the end of it. It's gonna be sideways for a very, very long time. But if it breaks out in the last third, that's still okay. But if it breaks out in the halfway, that's super good. I mean, look at this. We're actually able to get two trades in a row. Well, maybe I spoke a little bit too soon, but it doesn't matter because the scope of this is very close. Okay, it went back out again, which is awesome. So we're just gonna continue to write this again and again. So as you can see, this began a couple minutes ago. As you can see, there's also like some news activities going on. So I began this around here. Okay, as you can see, so first trade won, second trade lost martingale, and then this one here still yielded a $40 profit over these two, and then went into another one, lost that, won the next, and in doing so made a $70 profit. Over here lost one, made 70 profit across these two, made two in a row. So as you can see, that's really the beauty of this. And right now we're just going to wait for the next candle here and going to do the next one, which in this case have to be 2. Okay, I should have just done it for a 200, but didn't have the time because I was busy speaking with you guys. But you get the drift, okay? And again, if it is outside and there's a little bit of a trend changing, nothing much to worry about as well, because the movement is still very big. Well, what's going to happen is pretty obvious. Either it gets back into the triangle or stays outside and rejects. So like I mentioned in previous videos, let the trend and the support resistances help you out in making some good profits in your trading, as you can see here. So this video, I didn't intend it to be very long, just want to keep it very brief and just to explain a couple of things, but I hope you can see how in a good market trading condition this can actually be very, very good for you. So let's actually just stop that over here, and as you can see, in terms of the net wins over here, that's like a 1 net win, right? Because we covered a loss and made some. 1 net win, 2 net wins, 3 net wins, 4 net wins, 5 net wins over here, and here we have 6 net wins, and this is like it's like half of a win, so 6.5, and then we have here 7.5. And I think it's pretty darn good. And actually here we can even continue all the way to the top again. So it's I mean, this is just fantastic, lovely trading condition. Wanted you to have a view of what that looks like, and you know, just go ahead and make some really good profits in your trading. In my previous videos, I also compared some of the different brokers and the payout levels during certain times of the day. So IQ option in the Europe and US session is really good for those of you who are able to sign up for IQ option. But let's say if IQ option is not available to you, or let's say if you're trading more in the Asian session, I think that Olymp is one of the best in terms of payout. And for those in the United States, pocket option is probably your best bet, because it's the one that actually openly accepts US citizens, whereas the others don't. And IQ you can, but it requires you to be a licensed trader kind of thing. So just have some practice with this, and when you're getting good consistent results, then that's when you can go live. But like I always said, practice at different times of day, and also when you go live, okay, just don't go with the compulsion that you're going to go out there and have to make some money. But you go into the markets and with this idea that you know, I'm going there to make money, and if there's no conditions for making that money, then you know, I'll just get out. So okay, look at back here what happened. Simple, just follow the signals. This one didn't go to the top, but it came in and rejected out again. So again, look at the beautiful trend, and I think before long probably going to continue down here. We can ride it once again. So yeah, this is really good demonstration. I hope you find this beneficial, and you know, if you have questions about the methods, go ahead and ask them in the comments down below. If those of you out there looking up for binary options trading, is this the right thing for you? I think this is a fantastic method we get started with.